New Zealand's Foreign Minister says the country must not get into a tug-of-war between China and the United States. Her comments come as the Prime Minister wrapped a 6-day visit to China and a battle for sway in the Pacific intensifies.
A new dairy deal signed as New Zealand's leader signed off on what he sees as a successful 6-day China trip.
This is testament to the strength of partnerships and connections between Chinese and New Zealand businesses.
Kiwi businesses were looking to get a greater slice of the Chinese market, while the Prime Minister aimed to shore up ties with Wellington's largest trading partner.
Good afternoon.
Both goals appear to have been realised. Chris Hipkins secured FaceTime with the Chinese Premier and President, and praise from the state-run press. The Global Times described New Zealand diplomacy with China as exemplary, adhering to the diplomatic principles of seeking common ground while reserving differences and mutual respect, and rejecting external influence from Western countries such as the US.
China's a complex relationship that we manage very carefully.
The Foreign Minister is maintaining perspective despite the happy scenes in Tianjin. China and the United States are vying for greater influence in New Zealand's backyard.
We have a challenge in the Pacific region in terms of strategic rivalry between two big nations. So, New Zealand is in a position where we want to ensure that we're not being pulled from pillar to post, that we're managing significant relationships.
The Solomon Islands security deal with China raised alarms in Australia. The president of Palau recently said Beijing's pressuring him to ditch ties with Taiwan. While Sky News understands the opposition party of Papua New Guinea is launching a legal challenge to the controversial Defence Cooperation Agreement with the US.
Ultimately, that's a matter for each of those individual countries. They are independent countries. They're entitled to form their own views. We welcome increased interest in the Pacific. The fact that the US have had more of a presence in the Pacific in recent times, that is something that New Zealand has also welcomed. So, those countries make their own calls.
New Zealand's non-partisan position has made it easier to boost business with Beijing. A strategy perhaps worthy of consideration for others in the region. Brent O'Halloran, Sky News in Taipei.